Hey, it's Vloggy 670, in case you were curious.
New flowers going in. Good morning. It is Friday. For you, it's Thursday for me, but that means it's French Friday. And today I thought, let's go on a bike tour. I used to do bike tours here in Paris. Last year I did bike tours. I'm still buddies with the guys who run the bike tours. And I thought I'd share them with you because they're unique. They're definitely a more fun version of a bike tour if you want to do one here in Paris, because they get to see kind of the behind the scenes of Paris. You see some of the bigger stuff still, but you get to go see some smaller side streets, get some fun history. They're really fun tours, and I'm not going to be doing as many this summer as I did last summer, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that I don't think you should do them. And so if you're gonna come to Paris, doing a bike tour with Bike About Tours, I definitely think is one of the #1 things you could be doing with your time when you get here. Now, the thing about doing a bike tour with Bike About Tours, we'll get on the bike tour here in a second, you'll get to see it. We'll ride around the city. It's about 3.5 hours, and I highly recommend that you do it right off the bat. The reason I think you should do it the first thing is because it gives you a good sense of the city, gives you a good sense of the scale of the city, the walkability of the city if you want to rent a bike, helps you feel confident in riding a bike in the city, but it also gives you like oriented, like gives you a good sense of like, okay, here's where things are. I can get around this place. I know what's going on. Let's do this. Definitely something I think you should do at the very beginning of your time in Paris. The bikes are actually kept in this parking garage, which is like one of the great mysteries. When you show up, you think, oh man, all the bikes are going to be sitting out on top of Notre Dame. They're not. They're just next door, and you walk and you get them. We'll get there. I just thought I'd show you this since I'm already over here right now. They've got some with gears, some without. It doesn't really matter because it's a flat city. Like you've got 2 hills on the whole course, and one of them is just getting out of the garage. There is an adult tandem if you really feel the need. It's the best part. So they'll bring you down here, get the bikes, and take you upstairs. Like I said, this is the only hill on the course, so. So once you've popped upstairs, normally you have space to test your bike out up here, but they're currently making a movie of some sort. This is also a common area, a staging area for films, so you never know who you're gonna see. I saw Tom Cruise here last year a couple times. That was fun. Safety briefing by Saul. Saul's gonna be the guide today. We'll do a little bit of a safety briefing here. She'll kind of preview what's gonna happen on the tour, and it's gonna be fun for me because she's gonna go a different route than I normally go. There's like 2 routes you can go. It's kind of like flipping a figure 8. I always go the backwards way, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing what the normal route looks like. It's been a long time since I've taken it, and yeah, here we go. Helmets, in case you're wondering, are not legally required if you are above the age of 12, I think, in France. So I'm not wearing one, Saul's not wearing one, but some of them wanted to wear them, and so that's an option. You can actually get a bike helmet while you're here as well. And the nice thing is that she's gonna stop and give speeches every once in a while. One of the reasons I wanted to make this video is because people ask me a lot of questions about how the bike tour actually goes, and a lot of people think that you just ride, like hardcore, just never stop, and like she will shout stories at you, which is not the case at all. Actually, what's nice is you stop regularly, hear some stories, and then move on from there. It's really easy, as you'll see, we're mostly in bike lanes, occasionally on the road, sometimes back alleys. It's really safe, really easy to do, flat city. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, she's gonna be telling them another story I don't wanna miss. And I'm not gonna give away all the good stories. You gotta come do the tour to get the stories, but the good ones. Like this is Hotel de Sens. It's the oldest mansion of its kind in the city. Also, here comes a car, I better move. I jumped ahead just so we could be alone for a minute. If you follow my vlog at all, you'll know that there are Space Invaders all around the tour, and I love Space Invaders. There's one just right here on the corner. When you go into Place des Vosges, keep your eye out for this guy. He's a red guy on the corner right next to Cafe Hugo. 10 points right there if you've got the Flash Invaders app. This area, Place des Vosges, is famous as being like the most expensive part of the city to live in, and there are some really fun stories with it. So when you come here, there are a couple different cool things here that you can see, but even if you don't come here on a bike tour, it's a great spot to do a little bit of sunbathing in the middle. It's the only park in the city where you actually get to sit on the grass all the time. Some good ice cream next door. Just go sit in the middle, sunbathe, pretty fantastic. Anyways, tour is going great, and the weather is perfect. We're entering like the peak season to be out on a bike right now, so definitely I'm enjoying this. It's kind of fun to be on the tour instead of leading the tour for once. I don't know, definitely saving my voice at least. When you get to this part, just make sure that you remember to look behind you, at least for a minute. There's another Space Invader here under the bridge with St. Genevieve's statue. Not gonna show it to you though. You're gonna have to get it yourself. There are a couple of spots along the way where you can fill up a water bottle, so if you want to carry a water bottle with you, no guarantees you're going to get a basket, so bring a backpack just in case, but that's another thing actually to be aware of that some people aren't for whatever reason. You're going to be on a bicycle for 3.5 hours. If you can't carry it with you, don't bring it. Fair advice. We're about to see one of the old water fountains here in the city where you can fill up your water, and then there's also a snack break halfway through, so depending on which guide you have and which route you take, your snack break might be in a different spot, but I believe today we're going to be stopping on Rue de Bussy. Fantastic spot for a snack. So that's actually coming up shortly. But first, Ile de la Cité. I've shown these to you on my vlog before, but this is fresh drinking water. If you get thirsty when you're walking around town, there are a whole lot of these around, and there are, I guess technically 3 on the tour, but 2 of them are in the same spot, and that one is not running for whatever reason. Mosquito!
Oh, I was going to pick it up.
No, you should have. That'd be good. So snack time, like 15-20 minutes, stop, have a snack, find a toilet, get a coffee, that kind of thing, and then back on the bikes, and on we go. course, the wind kicks up right when I decide to talk. It was fine until a second ago. It's really interesting to see where she stops. Different guides stop at different places in the Louvre, but riding through the Louvre is one of the best parts of this whole thing. And the secret tunnel, which I'm not going to show you how to get into, but hopefully I have enough battery life on my phone to show you when we get there. Really good tour. All the tour guides with Bike About are a lot of fun. It's a beautiful day, and this is the first time I've seen the fountains on this year, so that's kind of cool to see the fountains on finally. Anyways, if you're going to come to Paris and you want to do something outdoors and you've got 4 hours to kill, definitely do one of the bike tours. You'll learn something, you'll see something you've never seen before, you wouldn't have found on your own, and it's a really, really good way, like I said earlier, to get oriented to the city. So definitely do this first thing when you come to Paris. Highly, highly recommend it. Anyways, back on the bikes. The secret tunnel, one of the best parts of the tour. Love going through that tunnel so much. It's actually a really nice break. I hope you enjoyed the tour. What little of it you saw, definitely take this if you come to Paris. Highly recommend it. Obviously, full disclosure, I worked with them last year, so kind of working with them lightly this year. And if you do book me, be sure to let them know that you found them through me, and they'll actually hook you up with one of the heart face stickers. I can't really show you a heart face sticker now while I'm riding. That'd be dangerous. But they'll hook you up with a heart face sticker. If you don't want, you can also obviously just go into the Peloton and pick one up and buy a coffee. They're in there for sale as well, but you get one for free if you do a tour. So might as well do that. Grab a sticker. And yeah, if you're lucky, maybe I'll be the tour guide that week. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a few this year, and I'll just keep it a secret when I'm gonna do them, and we'll figure out how that goes. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed yet, please just subscribe or watch another video on how to use the metro, how to visit the Louvre, whatever it is if you're coming to visit Paris. I've got a bunch of great helpful videos on being a tourist here in Paris. And then of course I vlog every day from this city, just daily life, regular life in the city of Paris as a starving, well, less starving now artist. It's great, I'm actually eating these days, which is fantastic. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to just a little bit of the rest of my day on the vlog side of things, and I will see you again bright and early tomorrow morning. I'll make an exit actually after we're done afterward. Let's go to lunch. All right, post bike tour summary of the day. I was at the Peloton all morning, met Pat, was really nice. Really nice to meet you. She brought me beer. I can show you the beer that she brought me, which was lovely. Bringing me microbrews from around the world is definitely a way to win my friendship. I'm having lunch at this place, a new burger joint just down the street. Hold on, let's go outside and try this. Tiny little spot, let you know how it is. And I'm gonna go on the bike tour and you know what goes on from there. This place was good. The fries were like perfectly cooked. Not quite as salty as I like, but I like absurdly salty stuff. I don't know what that honk was about. Anyways, I also went to Lomography and got the prints of Camera 4. So I have the prints of Camera 4, although it doesn't matter. If you haven't seen already, you can download the digital scans of these prints from Disposable Camera 4 and snag them on Gumroad for $5, right? And do whatever you want with them from there. So anyways, I'm gonna jump on the tour now. I have a phone call for work after that, and I'm gonna go see Deadpool 2, and I think that'll be it for the day. Hopefully, we enjoy the bike tour, because I haven't gotten there yet, but you've already seen it, so, you know, haha, time warp. Summer's officially back in Paris. I didn't record, I tried to record the people out having delicious beers on the side of the river because that's what I want to be doing right now. But guess whose phone's about to die and I couldn't see, and apparently I didn't actually start recording. Anyways, I'm having a great old time. It felt like winter this morning, but it's back to summer now, and I'm happy for it. There are a couple of new Space Invaders down here on the river as well, since I've been tantalizing you with Space Invaders today. So do make sure to find those. I'm not going to show you. Okay, you know what? You know where I'm at right now. The bridge I'm going under is not the bridge with the Space Invader on it. The one after it is. How about that for a hint? Anywho, see how the movie is. The movie was good. It was not nearly as good as the first, which I guess is to be expected. But they did a better job of pulling a film together out of that than I expected, to be honest. So, yeah, it's good. Bedtime. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I gotta cross the street before the car hits me. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning again for more whatever badness my life turns into on Friday in Paris.